Hello, I'm Doug Belshaw. I want to take some time to talk about web literacies and Mozilla and how the stuff I'm doing now is connected to some work I've done before around digital literacies and what I'm thinking about at the moment. I'm Doug Belshaw, by the way. I'm Dr. Doug, actually, but we'll skip the formalities on this occasion. So I did a TEDx presentation a while ago about digital literacies, and I said how context is really important and literacies are always plural. And all that work was based upon my doctoral thesis, which is available online at neverendingthesis.com. But at the moment, I'm not interested in digital literacies. I'm more interested in web literacies. So these are digital literacies, and web literacies are kind of a subset of digital literacies, as it were. And I'm working on web literacies for Mozilla. So in my thesis, I identified 8 essential elements of digital literacies: the cultural and the creative, and the communicative, and the cognitive, and the civic, and the confident, and the constructive, and the critical. And that was after a literature review, and I'd come up with those things as being important if you were thinking about defining digital literacies. So now when we come to web literacies with Mozilla, we've kind of defined 5 different elements of web literacies. So connecting, and building, and authoring, and exploring, and also protecting as well. So, for example, protecting, we're focusing on the statement, I protect the web as a public resource for free expression. For building, it's about using algorithmic thinking to solve problems. And for authoring, it's creating things the web. For exploring, it's navigating the web and learning, questioning, and evaluating. And for connecting, it's communicating and participating effectively. But what if we took away, for example, connecting, and we replaced it with a picture of a monkey? And what about if we took away protecting and put a lion, and then took away other ones and put beavers and owls and dolphins? What if we did that instead of having the names of all those different literacies? Well, I think it would mean that people would focus, instead of on the semantics, they would focus on the skills and competencies and the literacies themselves. So let's just try mapping on those 8 different essential elements of digital literacies onto those 5 elements of web literacies that we've just been talking about. What will it end up looking like? Well, it wouldn't be very tidy, but it might look a bit like this. Let's reconfigure it a bit. So let's move everything around, and let's try and think about, well, is it going to be 1-to-1? Is it going to be 2-to-1? How's this going to work? And once we've moved everything around, it's going to look something like this. So there we are. That's what it's going to look like. It's the beginnings of the story. We can see that digital literacies and web literacies are very, very closely correlated. In fact, web literacies is a subset of digital literacies. So that's our starting point for Mozilla, and we're going to build on that.